What's up, everybody? Welcome Squad Squad and welcome to Slav Guns. We are at SHOT Show Day 1 and I'm here at a booth I was really looking forward to for a while. So as you guys know, over the past couple of years we've seen a growth in the number of people who are shooting with suppressors. Not only is it fun to do, but it's also the polite thing to do at the range if you can get a suppressor. And obviously for the industry, one of the biggest things that recently happened is that the ATF has implemented an E-Form 4 system, which means that maybe you won't have to wait 11 or 12 months anymore, and you should be able to, as per the ATF, get a suppressor currently within 90 days, and ultimately that's going to come down to within 30 days. And what that means is that for companies such as Brigade Tactical, that's going to be a good opportunity, and of course a good opportunity for every gun owner to pick up a suppressor if you don't already have one. So I'm here with Mike from Brigade Tactical, and he's going to talk about the company and what makes their suppressors unique, and well, honestly, why anyone should consider them.
Thanks, Max.
And thank you for having me here.
I appreciate that. So I'm going to talk to you about what started out our company, basically, is the concept which we wanted to make it very affordable and easier for civilians to get into the suppressor world.
You mean I don't have to spend $2,000 to get a can?
Correct.
All right.
So our price point for this can right now, which covers anything from a 1.7 HMR all the way to 300 Win Mag, is $349.
And that's insane.
Yeah, so with a tax stamp, you're basically at $550.
Yeah.
Makes it affordable for the average person to get in. Probably that is one of the more impressive things. I have a couple more things that make it impressive.
Yeah, so let's talk about the cans. But I mean, it's interesting in the price point because a lot of people who in the United States, I mean, in the US, even though it's a hearing protection device, and like even anti-gunners should be all about, hey, let's get suppressors into as many people's hands as possible, but it's not like that. Meanwhile, you go to quote-unquote anti-gun countries in Europe, Australia, and you can just buy them over the counter.
Sure. And
people who do look at them are like, well, cans are so much cheaper here. Why am I spending $1,000 on a precision rifle can? So what's up with that?
So the market is massive. The cans can be super expensive. We've simplified the manufacturing process and made it to the point where we fabricate with American steel. It's cut in Georgia and made in New Hampshire. We've simplified the manufacturing process and made it to the point where we can make these cans and get it into people's hands for a reasonable cost. Yeah. Right.
Okay, so you pulled it out, and number one is like, hey, it's a rifle can that's user suppressible. What's wrong with you?
Correct. Right. So it's end user serviceable. So once you shoot the life of your can, you shoot it out, it destroys the can. You send us back the monocore system, and we'll send you replacement internal components. Right. So basically, this can lasts forever.
Okay. So I mean, design-wise, this is also unique because you have, if people think to the old Gemtech days, like when we pulled open the suppressor, video cutout, it's like, it's a monocore design. The newer cans, it's like, okay, we went to the K baffle system, and then now you have like the Weld, the baffle system where it's a bigger one. You seem like combined all of that into one.
Right. We used two different systems and find that A, it reduced on weight, and B, it made it very cost effective to manufacture.
How so?
Because if you're cutting, the way we make our monocore system, you cut it out of a sheet of metal as opposed to cutting it out of a block of metal. Okay. So the tabs, it's a very old system. It's not. It's almost a system which was first generation. And then we bend the tabs in, weld it, and now this, in conjunction with the blast caps, does a really good job of suppressing the signature as well as the sound, and then it allows us to manufacture these at a quarter of the cost of most. Wow. Okay. A quarter of the cost of most suppressors.
So it looked like the baffles were steel. The tube
is steel.
Everything's steel.
Stainless steel. Okay. This is our first version. This is absolutely a rifle. This is a rifle suppressor. It handles up to 300 Win Mag. So it handles a long action.
Any barrel restrictions?
No barrel restrictions.
Wow. Okay.
We've had this on full auto SBR 308s. Okay. And people are reaming them.
But are you rating it as full auto? Like, is it going to be full auto safe, or?
It is full auto safe. Absolutely.
So basically, somebody can buy this and they can throw it on, let's say, an AR-10 with a force reset trigger, things like that.
Yes. And if you search it online, there are videos of people using that same rifle going full auto.
Oh, because like there's some companies out there they'll say like, oh, it's like our suppressor is so durable, everything is great, you can run it full auto. but we're not going to cover it if you run a full auto.
Right. Now, there obviously, if you get to the point where you're going so hot that you melt the metal, the point is stop before you melt the metal.
Yeah.
You know.
But if you can spend that much in ammo, you can probably get another.
Exactly. And that's basically, this can is basically, and obviously I'm going to go backwards. The accessories that come with this can make it. They're typically additional accessories. For most companies, the accessories that would allow you to attach this to different rifles come as in the box.
Okay.
And that's basically it for this can. This is a heavy can. It is stainless steel. This was our first generation can. This is, like I said, our goal was to make it appealing for civilians to buy one tax stamp, have a lifetime can, attach it to several of their rifles, and be able to continuously use it. There will be a titanium version in this, and that's coming out in the future.
And what would be the advantage of going titanium versus a stainless?
Weight. So this is our titanium can right here. This basically, you can feel how heavy this can is. And then our titanium 5.56 is a fragment.
It's a fragment of it. But again, it also depends on the shooter. It's like if you're going hunting, you'd probably want to save weight. I know, for instance, on the flip side, if you're an ELR shooter, I want as much weight as possible to the gun.
Absolutely.
Because that's going to help, obviously, offset a lot of the recoil.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if you're a precision shooter, you basically just go to the range and want accuracy. That there's repeatable sub-minute of angular accuracy on that.
Okay. So I mean, I'm glad you brought that up. So let's talk about it. Obviously, with the suppressor world, I'll put these here. In the suppressor world, you have kind of like, I would say, a lot of myths or like half-truths possibly. But one of the things that constantly gets brought up is you'll hear stories of, hey, I put a suppressor on my rifle and it instantly closed down the groups, it made it shoot better. Other people say, hey, I put a can on and it didn't do anything.
Right.
So what is it and how would it possibly impact that?
So I shot this 2 weeks ago, and I have a true half-minute gun. It's one of my favorite rifles. When I shoot my rifle, which is a half-minute gun, with the suppressor, it maintained half-minute.
Yeah.
Does it work differently for other rifles? Maybe it increases accuracy on some rifles. But I can guarantee you that it doesn't decrease accuracy. And a true rifle that is a sub-minute gun will remain sub-minute.
Okay.
The can will not
detract from the performance.
Accuracy.
Okay. So you have your 30 cal can, which I guess for most people is really going to be your first real rifle can after 22.
Sure.
What else do you have in the works, or what is that?
So this is a 5.56, and the outside diameter, and this is 1.5 inches. The reason why is obviously we wanted it to be able to fit into most handguards.
Yeah.
So if you shoot it on an SBR and you get a 15-inch rail system, it's hidden by the rail system.
Yeah, perfect.
It is the same technology as that. It is replaceable internal components, and our price point for this is significantly less than most people.
Yeah.
Titanium version, we're still at $449.
Okay, so, wow.
$449 for a titanium 5.56 can.
That's amazing.
Yep.
I guess there's no quick detach system. It's direct thread because, well, and I guess for precision, that's really what you'd want anyway. And guess you have less chance of shooting your can off.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I do have a quick detach system. I'm more of a fan because I have had baffle strikes on quick mount systems. What we did do with this is, because of the titanium, a lot of people are having problems with the titanium and the expansion and contraction of the metal. What we did do is we did a stainless steel end cap, which mounts to the rifle, and that seems to help significantly in terms of this can not coming loose. Okay,
so the titanium cans, are they the same baffle stack plus same monocore design?
Same monocore design.
Okay.
Yep, and so basically it's end user serviceable.
Okay.
You can maintain it. You can clean it with just basic gun cleaning products. Maintain your can, your suppressor the whole way. And once you shoot the life of the can, we'll send you internal components.
So the titanium cans, it's all titanium, including the tube and the components.
The monocore system is stainless steel.
Okay.
It's made out of the same stainless steel.
All right.
It is a titanium shell.
Okay. What about the blast baffle himself?
Steel.
Okay, so I mean, because basically one problem with the titanium is like you're kind of going back and forth. It's like, well, you're going to get blast baffle erosion. So like if you keep shooting a lot, it's like over time that's going to.
So the reason why we did that is basically durability, and we're still at 12 ounces for this can.
That's fantastically light. Okay, so what's the availability in your products? Where can people find your product and get more information?
So basically we're We have available the stainless steel at this point.
Okay.
For sale. There is a wait time on these. We do have these. We're basically still in the T&E process. I would say probably a few months out.
Okay.
From being able to basically fulfill orders on this one, and everybody can reach out to us on BrigadeTactical.com and we purchase a purchase.
And you distribute directly, or do you go for distributors, or how does that work?
So basically, inside New Hampshire, we'll deal with the full transfer ourselves. Outside any other states, if they just give us a dealer, we'll ship directly to the dealer.
Okay, so you're not going for like Davidson's or anybody else like that? Okay, it's everything direct for now.
Correct, everything's direct to the dealer.
And I guess that's how you also keep the prices down as well, because no one has to mark it up twice.
Correct. The whole point of what we're trying to do here is to keep it as cost effective as we can for the civilian market. Okay. That's our target.
And I guess the final question, what's the warranty and how do you guys back the cans?
So the can itself has a lifetime warranty.
Okay.
That's how the internal components do not.
Okay.
Once you shoot the life, you just let us know, send it back. It's $50 for replacement internal components.
Okay.
We'll send you new internal components. You go from there. And we back that by basically saying if the can should blow up, then we'll send you a new can.
But for example, like someone has baffle strike or something like that?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. That is, if it's a manufactured flaw, then we'll send a replacement.
Got it. Otherwise, so I mean, if you're putting 10,000 rounds through the can and you start wearing it out, then in that case, well, just pay the $50, get it replaced, and go from there.
And then all you do is purchase the new internal components. We'll send you new internal components out, and you put the can together, good to go.
Awesome. So there you go, guys. If you guys are looking for your first suppressor, or if you're on a budget and you do want a suppressor, or you just want something a little bit different, something that's truly made in the United States, and support a local company, guys, check out Brigade Tactical. I definitely look forward to playing with some of these cans myself in the future. Mike, thank you very much for having me and educating us on the process and everything that's going on. As always, thank you guys for watching. Keep on squatting, and I'll see you in the next video of our SHOT Show coverage, linked up here.